Welcome to Well Now You Know with Yusuf.
The time that my sister was a guinea pig and they paid her $10,000 for 6 months. Coming up. Hey girl, it's your girl Bella. Welcome back to Well Now You Know. Hey guys, it's been a minute. I kid you not, it's been a minute. I just wanted to do something different. I made a couple changes to not only my social life, also my real life outside of social media. I also cut back my hours at work, so now I work Sundays, which is very helpful for me, especially in the summertime, because when the kids are out of school, I have more time. And before I was working every weekend. I mean, I'm talking about every Saturday and Sunday, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I also like the fact that my job works with me, especially when you have kids and you're in school. They could work with your hours and stuff. And there's a couple of times I get email and ask me to pick up and stuff. Like, no, I'm like, no, it's summer and everybody is outside. Everybody's outside, right? Do you want to find a job that works well with your schedule? And to me, I appreciate jobs who put their employees first. And I'm not saying this job puts their employees first, but the fact that they could work with your schedule is perfect. Um, and talking about job, y'all, my sister had the weirdest job. I kid you not. This girl, not only this was her first job, one of her first job, this girl was also going through postmortem depression. And it was bad to the point where she literally left my niece to, and I mean, she didn't left her alone, but she left it with people who she know that they will take care of her. She pretty much left my niece with my parents, and she went to, I think, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, or I think Georgia, to kind of like work things out with her baby's father, her ex-husband. And things didn't go well. They cannot work out, and they've been working out on and off for like years. And finally, my sister was like, I am done. I know my worth. Leave me alone. Back to our story, how she got the most weirdest and odd, the most odd job in the world, one of the most odd job in the world. To me, it's very odd, especially being your first job. That's super weird. So she ended up finding a job because at that time he was the only one who was working, and she was like, nah, I gotta make some money. I can't rely on you. So she made a couple friends. So one of her friends, associate, one of her friend was like, oh, there's an upcoming job, you guys want to apply? My sister was like, bet. I'm trying to get out of my situation with my ex-husband. I do want to i do want to have my own thing. I do want to have my own money. I do want to have my own place. I do want to have a job. And my sister was like, do you need experience? And the person was like, no, actually, you don't need to have experience. You just got to show up, da 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 da. So my sister was like, she showed up with those two other girls. And when she showed up, it was like 30 people in like the lobby. And you have to sign these long form. I'm talking about long form. And they were asking about her blood type. They were asking about her weight. It was asking about if she used drugs and stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera. And they also had her sign NDA. And at that time, my sister didn't know what NDA was. So she wanted to save enough money to come back home, and which we would have gave her money, but that's what she said. That's what she said because she wanted a job so bad. We would give her money to come back home, but she was just having the time of her life. And anyways, so and then they also disclosed that they will be getting about some lump sum of money. At that time, she didn't know how much it was. So everybody was getting screened, drug test, if you're pregnant. So my sister passed both the first and the second step, and they kind of divided. So then they kind of divided everybody into um, groups and stuff like that. If you're called, that means you're staying. If you're not called, that means you're leaving. So I think they end up I think they end up having about 12 or 20 people. I'm not sure because I actually was talking to her last week about the odd jobs that she had. So once she got the job, these people told her and everybody else that, oh, pack your bags, y'all be staying here for 6 months. My sister was like, 6 months? Yeah, you're gonna be a guinea pig. So they explained to her that basically they will test out products on her before it goes in the market. So if you get a certain type of reaction, they know where they need to work on. And my sister was like, what? They was like, oh, don't worry, you'll get $10,000 in 6 months. She was like, $10,000 in 6 months? And I have to be a guinea pig? She was like, bet. I don't know. Like, being a guinea pig and being like a test dummy for a product that will damage my skin, my organs for $10,000. I think that's less. Second, your skin might peel, you might get headache, you might lose your hair. Like, I don't know what my sister was thinking, but she went for it. My sister was telling me that she was trying a shampoo and the shampoo was all right on her skin. And she's like, her roommate or the girl next to her hair start falling out within like 2 months because of the shampoo. So they put some kind of cream on her face and she said it was burning. It was itching, it was burning, and they were like, oh, okay, you might be allergic to this, to this cream. They were coming around with clipboards, trying to examine our skin, she said. And I'm like, what in the world? She was like, they had clipboards and they were doing they were checking the box, see which ingredients that works for certain people and certain ingredients that didn't work for certain people. And she was like, I think she said the cream was the worst because she was trying some vitamins as well. I am shooketh. Like, I couldn't wait to share this with you guys. What are you doing? Like, why did you even agree to this? I was like, were you allowed to call family and were you allowed to go outside? They was like, no, we only could have breaks and stuff like that. We and she said we were allowed to call family, but she chose not to call us because she didn't want us to be worried. She sure damn was right. She sure was right not to call us because we were there. So we would have been there to pick her up because this whole story and this whole situation is crazy. You know, we were thinking that she was with her husband and stuff like that. And by month 3, we called him. He was like, oh, I don't know. She was with her friends and I thought she came back in Michigan. We were like, no, she hasn't. You know, where is she? So we were getting called. We were nervous. We called one of the girls that she was really good friends with. She's like, yeah, she has a job, but this type of job, she has to be in house. She can't leave the facility because they're testing on her. And when we asked her, you know, where the facility is, she was like, I can't disclose that. I don't even know where they at. They got picked up in a different location, and she was like, I don't know. After that, I kept pressing my sister and I was like, so what happened after that? She was like, yeah. She's like, I lost weight. The food wasn't good. I said, well, they're nice. She was like, they were just cordial. They weren't smiling. They were just like, we were like literally she was like a guinea pig. She's like, the people that were in there, we became friends. We start, you know, telling about our life stories and stuff like that. And she literally connected with a lot of the people there. Majority of them, she said, some of them were homeless, she said, and some of them didn't have parents. It just reminded her how she takes things for granted. And she was like, I honestly, Bella, she was like, a lot of these people didn't have family, or either their family didn't want them, or they were in foster care. She said, I had a family. And she said, I had a family that worried about me. And she said, but my situation was different because she's trying to get out of a situation from her ex-husband. And that was the only reason that she was there. I said, if you called, we would have got you. And she was like, I know, but I just wanted to do things by myself and see what the world is like because, you know, I got married at young, and when I got married young, my husband was working. I was a homestay mom. I never had a job. So, she's like, I want to know what it feels like to have a job. And I was like, I mean, you're right. But that type of job shouldn't be your first job. Your first job. It should have been like a fast food restaurant. She was like, yeah, I know, but it was $10,000 within 6 months. I'm like, but anyways, um, fast forward after 6 months and a half, she came back to Michigan, and I happened to be at my mom's house that day she came, and I was like, when I looked at her, I'm like, oh my gosh. The first thing I said was, what happened to your face? She looked at me and she said, I got a story to tell you. And that was the story that she told me, that she took this odd job somewhere in Georgia, that she signed some paperwork, and she didn't know that she was being a test dummy or a guinea pig until she was already there, you know? She couldn't back out. She basically wanted to prove her ex-husband wrong. And I'm like, you're freaking hard headed. Like, why would you even take this job? She was laughing and stuff. But when I saw my sister's face, oh my God. One, she looked dull, like somebody sucked the blood out of her. Two, her face broke out so bad. Her face broke out so bad that she was like, it was just like she had those big scar acne all over her face. She had like dark spots and stuff like that. She was like, "Oh, I'm so happy. I'm home. Now I could work on my face with my $10,000." I'm like, "What the heck?" She's like, "There was a couple of times that I throw up, that I want to come home. At night I would cry." She's like, and then I thought about my daughter. She even thought about her ex-husband telling her that she would mount to nothing, that she can't do this without him, and yada yada yada. So she just had to prove people wrong, and I'm like, girl. And that's when I also knew that postpartum depression had a lot to do with her, seeking this odd job and stuff like that. Um, it's crazy. And the funny thing is, she always thought I was the risk taker. And she said, you would be the one that would take odd jobs. And to be honest with you, she is right, but not that type of odd, okay? Never. I have never had an odd job, and I don't think I want to. Every time I look at a package and it says not tested on animals, I think about all those human beings that went through all those horrible or horrific testing to just get a product out. Have you ever had an odd job before? What was it like? Did you like it? Was it scary? And how long did you stay in that job? Don't forget to share it, and you might see it on the next episode. Anyways, it's time for Ask Bella. So I set up an audio message for my followers to leave me a reply, and for me to play it on one of the episodes. So I received 2 audio message, and I'm going to play it right now.
Hi, Bella. The question I have for you is, what are some relationship advice you can give us? Since I know you've been married for 13 years,
Ooh.
I want to know what are some of the key.
Not her knowing my business and how many years I've been married.
And healthy. So if you can let us know, because I do need some little advice, girly, that would be awesome. Thank you.
All right, a relationship advice. Okay. 2 wrongs don't make it right. 2 wrongs don't make it right. Try to accommodate. And a lot of times, if you think that you know everything, just pretend that you don't know. So communication is key. Give each other space. Take a walk, do your thing. If you guys are the type of couple that are together all the time, give each other space. Yep, give each other space, because it'll be a time you're smothering your partner. I would say try to spice your relationship, try new things, be adventurous. Because like I always say, at 13 years, it feels like 30 years I've been married. Oh God. Yes, your partner will get on your nerves occasionally, and sometimes just remove yourself from the situation and do what you love. Trust me. But like I said, the biggest thing is here is communication, listening, understanding, having compassion, being truthful, being very caring, you know. So yeah, that will be my advice for you. The second voice message I have, it's also anonymous, and I'm going to play it.
Hey Bella, this is Dawn. I help a sister out. Recommend me some hair products that'll help my hair grow beautifully long. My hair needs to grow longer. It needs to be thicker. It needs to be beautiful. And I need my man to grip it, okay? Because right now it's not grippable.
What?
Okay? I mean, you can grip it with 2 fingers. Okay? So, yeah.
She needs her man to grip her hair. Girl.
Thank you. Help a sister out, please.
Oh my God. She said, I need my man to grip my hair. Boom, I got you. Lately, I've been using these product right here next to me. These are not my new favorite products I've been using. I have this Defil Rosemary Mint Oil. I love this stuff. It smells good. It works lovely on my hair. I love it. I love anything rosemary and mint. So I've been trying this product for the past 2 months now, and I love it. And it smells nice. Did I say it smells nice? It smells pretty. And I had to bring my girl Scala right here. It works amazing on my daughter's hair and my hair. I love this stuff. It's a strength, and it's like a hair mask. It's strength. It helps me detangle my hair. I have really dry hair. This works wonder. Hair mask is a must for me, and Scala been coming through ever since she became viral here in the U.S. You have to get Scala, especially if you have a low porosity hair type. And I have a low porosity hair, so this works wonder for me. The other deep conditioner I also want to mention is the Mega Growth. I love this stuff. Okay, this stuff is amazing. I use this probably once a week, and then I probably use Scala as well. But I use this once a week. This is amazing. I love this Mega Growth deep conditioning. I need to deep condition my hair because sometimes I forget to condition my hair. So if I need a real good treatment and deep conditioning, it will be like the Mega Growth. So I hope that helps, guys. Thank you for watching. Well, now you know. If you do like episodes like this, please make sure to subscribe on my YouTube, comment, share, and like. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Bye.